everyone, my name is Shayla and today I'll be doing a chemical virgin relaxer on Whitney. The first thing that you will need is some hand sanitizer. This is very important during your state boards. You want to make sure that this is out and you are using it. You're going to want to make sure that your smock is fully buttoned for this procedure. The first thing that you will need is a hairbrush for detangling, a comb for sectioning. I like to use two different tint brushes. I like to use the smaller one for my gel, and I like to use the bigger one for my cholesterol application. And of course, you will need your protective base, which is your gel, and the relaxer, which is your cholesterol. You're going to need 4 clips for your sectioning and a pair of gloves. Now, because I tend to forget to put these gloves on before my cholesterol application, I like to put them on now, even though you do not need to wear gloves for your gel application. Here I am draping Whitney. You will need a towel, cape towel, for this procedure because it is a chemical service. You will be given a total of 25 minutes to complete all of the chemical reconstruction, but again, I'm only doing the virgin. Prior to the chemical relaxer, the hair should already be put into 4 sections. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. A chemical relaxer is a service that permanently straightens the hair. The virgin chemical relaxer is done right here in the front left section of the head. You're going to grab your gel, and remember, we are only doing the front and we are not going to be doing the back section, even though that is how you would normally do it during your state boards exam. I take out my small brush to get ready for the gel application. I like to make sure the hair is completely brushed out and detangled before I begin this process. I start by dipping my finger into the gel, and we are going to outline the hairline on the face. This will act as a protectant from the harsh chemicals on the face. Get behind the ear a little bit. Now I go in with my smaller brush, and I like to use this to outline, and it is more precise for me. It is a preference. You can use your finger. I just like to use a brush. You want to be very careful and try to only get this on the scalp. After you are done outlining, you're going to take 1/2 inch subsections and apply the gel to the scalp only down this whole panel. You want to try and get these partings as clean as possible. I like to hold the hair with a lot of tension so that there are less flyaways in my parting, and it's a lot easier to get it only on the scalp. Now we're just going to do the same thing all the way down. Just as a reminder, when you are done with this section, you are to go to the back left section and apply your gel there as well, but because I'm only doing the virgin and not the retouch, I am only doing the left front section. When everything is all complete, you want to make sure you wipe off your brush and close up your gel. Now we're going to take out our cholesterol that is labeled relaxer, and you're going to open that up. Like I said before, I like to use this bigger tint brush for this application, but you can also use a comb as well. If you do use a comb, you want to make sure that it's a hard rubber comb. Using my tint brush, I am skipping a 1/2 inch up from the scalp and applying my cholesterol throughout the ends. The straightener must be applied to the front and back of each strand. If you're using a comb, do not distribute or smooth with the teeth of the comb. When the application of the mid shaft and ends are complete, we are now going to go back and fill in the 1/2 inch that we skipped previously. You want to make sure that you have complete coverage of cholesterol. Try your best to not get cholesterol on the scalp or face. The very last step, you are going to check the face and make sure no product is on it, and if there is, make sure to wipe it off. You should be left with a whole bunch of different sections, and you need to place supplies back into a sealable bag and into a transport bag. Wait for final instructions from your examiner to begin the final cleanup, and you are done. Bye!